Hello my dear friend, this is the second video of this chapter, Nutrition in Animal. In previous video, we are discussing about the nutrition in a plant. You can say that the introduction part of this chapter, because why we call it introduction, because we are just know about the words come under this chapter, means what is the importance of the chapter in our daily life. So we can see seen in the previous video, the types of means photosynthesis, what is the importance of the photosynthesis, and consumer, what is consumer. So we are just coming into the one conclusion, the all living things find needs the food. Okay, so let's don't wait for anything, just proceed to the explore our knowledge about this chapter. So this is second, again I am repeat, this is the second video. So let's move to the video. So what is the nutrition? Because all the living things need food. So why we need food? Because of the nutrition. And why we need nutrition? Because of the energy. You know that we are taking a food and converting into the food is complex, simple to complex, and complex to simple also. So we are taking a food, our food containing a lots of things: protein, carbohydrate, fat, vitamins, minerals, all the things, and that's containing and goes into the step by step. So this is all about the nutrition, because without nutrition the food doesn't any meaning of the food. So the nutrition is the process taking energy from food material, because when we are taking energy from our food material, that's why we are called the food containing the nutrition. That's the reason the junk food containing a very less amount of nutrition, we are that's why our teacher and our elders said that avoid the junk food, and means big amount of, don't take a large amount of junk food, because it containing a so many bacteria and less amount of nutrition. Okay, so definition of nutrition is a process taking energy from food material. So what is the nutrition? But you just say like a nutrition is a very simple, you're taking a energy. No, not like that. It is a very complex process, it containing the 5 major step. Okay, 5 major step. All the living things, those who are need a food, because living things also need a food, because of the without food they cannot grow, they cannot alive, they cannot anything. Characteristic of the living things, all living things need a food. ये अलग बात है कि it is a huge amount or large amount or very small amount, but all living things need a food. See, you can see the plant is also need a food, that's why the plant make a photosynthesis, that's why prefer to the photosynthesis and making a food. So all living things need a food for the nutrition. So it containing a 5 step. First is a ingestion, digestion, absorption, assimilation, and ingestion. Let me clear that you. Again, we are discussing about the ingestion, digestion, absorption, assimilation, and the ingestion in the human being also, microorganism also, and ruminant animals also. Okay, so but here we are just take a brief introduction about this word. Okay, so let's move. What is the ingestion? What is the exactly meaning of the ingestion? You know that we are taking a food in our mouth, and what is the mode of feeding? Our hand. Because we are taking a food, take food in our hand and taking in the mouth, and in the mouth the digestion is start, mechanical as well as chemical digestion start with the help with the mouth. We're taking teeth and tongue helps to the tearing and chewing, and that's swallow, and after the swallow it goes in the esophagus, stomach, and then small intestine and large intestine. After that is excreted by the anus. So don't go very far. Just know about the what is the ingestion. Ingestion is a process taking food in the mouth. You can also see in this picture the baby take a food in a mouth with the help of their hand. Okay. The next is digestion. Digestion is a process of breaking down, means breaking down complex food to simple form. Okay, because why we called a complex food? We are taking a complex food because lots of things we are containing in our food. Carbohydrate, which means that component of food, lots of component of food taking in our food. That's why it's called the complex. Okay, and the digestion, in the digestion process, the digestion process, the complex food converted into the simple form and simple molecules. It is the process of breaking down of complex food component into the simple molecules. Okay, you can say here the food goes by the mouth and goes into the stomach, because when the your food in the stomach and churning process is going on, with the taking a bile juice by the liver and gastric and digestive juice by the stomach as well as pancreas, the churning process is coming up and goes on. This is called the digestion. After the digestion process completed, this food goes into the small intestine. Okay, so we are just when the food in your stomach, what process is going on? It's in the digestion system. It is a digestion. We are taking a food in the mouth. The digestion start with the mouth, but when the food in your mouth, we are calling the ingestion. When the food in your stomach, it's called the digestion. Okay, so it is a clear. So let's move to the next slide. Next slide, all about the absorption as well and assimilation. See this process go with the absorption as well as assimilation, because they are related to each other. Absorption, it is a process in which all the digested food is absorbed by the wall of intestine. Wall of intestine also contain the one villi. Okay, number of villi. Villi is a finger-like projection. We are discussing in the next video also, but here we are just give the short introduction about the intestine, wall of the intestine. Okay, the absorption means something is absorbed by this. For if you're taking example of your water and some thermocol. We are taking a thermocol in water. The thermocol absorb water in a pot. You just kept in the some water in the pot and shuck the thermocol and sponge. The sponge are shuck the water, just like this process is called the absorption. Okay, the same process with the same process in our stomach also happened in where it's happened in the small intestine. Okay, the absorption means in the process which digested food absorbed by the wall of the intestine. After assimilation, after the absorption, because you take an example of the vehicles. When you're loaded, when you just loaded the things on the vehicles, the vehicles are ready to transport. So you can also say that assimilation is a process, is a transportation of the digestive food, which is the converted into the blood and the form of the glucose. They are ready. The absorption is the just loading process, and assimilation is a transporting process. Okay, that's why we are I am writing in the same slide. So I'm just read the definition of the assimilation. It is the process in which the absorbed food is delivered to each and every cell of the body. I'm telling that this is the delivery process and transportation process, where they are used to produce energy and complex such as the protein. Because we are just you know that the food and energy goes into the cell of the body, and the cell converted in the food digestive food into the energy and the form of the ATP, and it's stored in the mitochondria, which is present in your cell. So without transportating the digested food, how can that's happen? The digested food converted into the ATP form and energy in the cell, just because of the assimilation process. The assimilation process means the transfer of food, digestive food into the with the help of the blood and water and oxygen goes into the cell and deposited into the cell, and after in the cell, digested food converted into the energy and water molecules converted and the gas, oxygen converted into the carbon dioxide. Let it be, it is another process, but we are just say that the assimilation process is a transportation process. The next is, first is ingestion, second digestion, third is absorption, and fourth is assimilation, and the last step is ingestion. Okay, this, what is the ingestion? Ingestion is a process in which the undigested store waste is excreted food from body as feces by the anus. See, the digestive system start with the mouth and end with the anus. So anus is the last part of the digestive system. So this, what is the function of anus? The function of anus is undigested food or solid undigested solid material, solid waste get rid of our body by the help of the anus. The anus is a eliminatory part of the digestive system, you can say that. So ingestion means excretion of the undigested food. See, excretion, we cannot say that the excretion for the digested. Excretion means a liquid part, and ingestion means a solid part. Okay, but you can concluding that word ingestion comes under the another word is excretion, evacuation, elimination, defecation, and so many things. Okay, so this is all about the step of the nutrition, okay, and digestion system. So the next slide is the different organisms take food in a different way. All the animals not taking their food by the mouth and by the taking by the hand. Okay, some other type of animal, they have the variety or diversity for the fooding habit or mode of feeding. So we are discussing about the mode of the feeding habit in the different type of animal. We are take an example of the hummingbird. Hummingbird, they don't use their hand for the taking food in their mouth. They use their beak for the sucking the nectar from the flower. Next, a human being use their hand for the put food into the mouth and swallow the food after the chewing. So the human being take out the food by the hand and taking a food in the mouth, and mouth start the one process is called the chewing. When they start when the food is taking in the mouth, ingestion is also started. Ingestion containing the chewing process also, we can say that the ingestion process. In this ingestion process, chewing process is also done in the ingestion process with the help of the teeth and your tongue. Okay, so the mode of the feeding in human being basically hand, and with the help of the hand they take a food into the mouth and mouth start the digestion, and this process is known as the ingestion and chewing process. Next, when you are just infant, okay, infant means when you are born as a baby, you don't use your hand with the for the taking food into the mouth. They are suck your mother breast for the sucking milk. So we cannot use their hand in the when the infant. Okay, the snake not using their hand for the taking food in their mouth for the ingestion. They are swallow the food, directly swallow their food, and their food is also known as a prey. So without chewing, वो snake जो है वो chewing के process को नहीं करते हैं वो, दे आर snake are directly swallow their food. The frog have the different mode of feeding. The frog use their tongue, because his tongue is very sticky, and they just unlong their comes out their tongue is come out their mouth and stick their prey and their food with the help of their sticky substance which is present on the tongue on the frog. Earthworm uses their muscular pharynx to swallow its food. We are just talking about the human body. The human body pharynx is containing the vocal cavity. But if we are talking about the earthworm, the pharynx use the pharynx are taking a food, taking with the earthworm use their pharynx for the swallow their food. Spider weave sticky web and small insect get stuck. Some aquatic animals filter tiny particles floating nearby the feet upon them. It is okay. So this is the next slide of this. This is the last slide of this video. In this slide, we are taking a different type of animals, different type of kinds of food, and different mode of the feeding. Let's have a look. Snail, what is kind of their food? They are prefer to eat a grass. And what is the mode of feeding? Their mode of feeding is a chewing. What about the ant? Ant, what is the kind of the food? The ant kind of food is an insect and scraping. Eagle, what is the kind of the food? Flesh and the mode of the swallowing. Hummingbird, nectar, you know that and what is the mode of the feeding is a sucking. Lice, blood and sucking. Mosquito prefer to suck the blood of the human being also and some animals. But what is the mode? Because of they are containing a needle-like structure, so they prefer to the sucking their food with the help of their needle-like structure which is present on their mouth. Butterfly, nectar and sucking, okay, because also big butterfly and mosquito come under the same family. Housefly, decaying matters and the breathing, okay. So this is all about the nutrition, mode of nutrition, and what is the kind of nutrition we are prefer to the different type of animal. So we will meet the next video which is related to our topic and our chapter. So before the ending this video, I would like give you some work for you. You just collect the different type of animals and write down their mode of feeding, because it helps to understand the where another type of animal, where is the ingestion is occur, where is the digestion is occur, and different type of things. They are helps to the understanding the living things, and living things depend upon their food. That's why this homework is useful for you.